Hey guys, this is Joe Tech from JoeteckTips on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I have a 20 amp battery charger for 12 volts and 24 volt systems. At 24 volts, this charges at 10 amps. At 12 volts, it does 20. There is a selector switch here that goes between 3 to 5, 5 to 10, and 10 to 20. The lower amperage is for 24 volt systems, and the higher amperage is for 12 for those selectors. It can charge lithium, AGM, lead, LiFePO4, and it can also repair the battery if there's something wrong with it. I've been using this battery charger for just about 2 months now. I have 2 of them, and you can use 2 of these in parallel on batteries. So I have 3 batteries in parallel, so I have 2 of these. So I want to be able to charge quickly, so I charge at 40 amps instead of 20. And having a 40 amp charger versus 2 20s is actually, it's more expensive finding a 40 amp charger. If one should fail, I still have a battery back. I have a 20 amp that's still running. So I have them automatically turn on with a smart plug during the day when my solar is active, and then shuts off at night, and then everything runs off of my battery bank. I have servers and NASs and stuff like that. So that's what these battery chargers are for. I'm going to give this to JoeteckTips Instant Awesome rating because they've been working non-stop and incredibly well. It has a built-in fan. It comes with a very, very long power cable. So this is 6 feet here, and we have an additional, so this is 10 feet of cable for your AC connection. It's a 2-prong, goes on the side of the unit like so. The display is really nice, okay? It tells you everything, how many amp hours it has put into the system and how much amp hours the battery is currently. It tells you the amperage that you're currently charging at and the voltage of the battery. And it cycles through just constantly cycles through everything. It's a really nice charger, and this is considered a smart charger, and it works great. And I can't say much more about it. Like I said, I'll have a link in the description below to purchase this. This is worth every penny. Everything is disconnectable. You know, comes with the alligator clamps, really thick alligator clamps. These are not cheap devices. These are really nice quality. Plugs right in here like so, and you're good to go. I like the portability as well. So if you needed to take everything apart, it's just a battery charger by itself. So I'm going to read the back of it, the smart charger information on the back cover here. It says product model P20, 20 amp and 20. AC input voltage 100 to 240, 50 to 60 hertz. Battery type lithium, LiFePO4, lead acid, AGM, gel, SLA, flooded, wet, EFB, etc. Output voltage is 12 volts, 24 volts. Output current 12 volt max at 20 amps, 24 volts at 10 amps. Input power with load 280 watts. Okay? This thing weighs 570 grams, and the dimensions of this product is 158 by 90 by 50 millimeters. And it is made in China. However, this product is well made. I'm very impressed with it. And I have 2 of them in parallel with 3 batteries at 50 amp hours apiece in the lead acid. Now, just to educate you guys a little bit here, lead acid batteries are not susceptible to EMP, electromagnetic pulse. So God forbid if we get attacked by China or Russia, those batteries will not be affected by an EMP. So if you have LiFePO4 batteries that has circuitry in it, and we're flashed with an EMP, blasted with an EMP pulse, those LiFePO4 batteries are dead. They will not work because of electronic devices. However, if you build a Faraday cage around the lithium batteries with cooling, so you can't even do that because any open area prevents it from being sealed. So you'll need to figure out a way to seal it and hopefully, keep them safe. Anyway, that said, let's go check out how this is set up. All right, so this is the setup. All right, so we have multiple inverters. All right, so the primary inverter that runs my servers is a little 300 watt Best-Tech inverter. Okay, it's 300 watts. I do have a blue one that's right there. You can't see it. Let's lower this down. Right there. That's 1,000 watt. And that runs additional equipment, but that's only a temporary, that only goes on temporarily. However, my servers and everything are off of this inverter here. Originally, all right, so anyway, so that said, I have a smart plug all in the back that turns these things on at a certain time of the day. So at 8 a.m. in the morning, these go on. So this is how I have it here. And we're going to plug this in. And then I'm going to temporarily turn it on, just so you can see how it goes. Hey Google, turn on the battery charger. All right, so now I have so this is what happens in the morning. It turns on and these battery chargers kick in and start charging. So right now we're currently at 88% battery that's left. So I have a, let me just show you this real quick. I have a shunt that's right there. And that shunt monitors, well, there's a meter that monitors the power, and I 3D printed that red device for this meter. So I'm currently at 88% at 128 amp hour that's left, and it's currently 10:15 in the evening, and we're currently using 73 watts of power, which is not typical. It's a little higher than normal because I added something else to it. So I'm going to need a little bit more milliamp hours to run throughout the night. So anyway, down here are these charges. So as it cycles through, you can see it's at 14 volts, 5 amps on the bottom one. Tells you the temperature of the batteries. 14.1 volts, 16.5 amps. The top one is charging at 16.5 amps, and the bottom one is charging at 5 amps. Interesting, right? So these are both, let me make sure they're both set at, actually, here we go. Let's make sure we're cranking up the correct one. So we're at 20 amps on the bottom and 20 amps on top. So let's see, so 15.1 amps on the top, and let's see how many amps are on the bottom. 14.2. So they're both, each one of them about almost 15 amps pushing right now. So we're just about 30 amps, and it's cranking. And you can see how fast this is because look, it's already at 100%. So that's how fast these chargers are. They rock. And that meter down there is full time, real time. So so this is how I run it. Now originally I had my servers were running on 12 volts only, directly right from the battery, right to the computer, right to the PCs and all the devices that use 12 volts. But I was getting random shutdown, and I couldn't have that. So I converted. That's an Xbox power supply. I converted it to 12 volts only. So that's what that is. So everything is working great. Hey Google, turn off the battery charger. So now it's shut off. So and these are UB12 12,500, 12,500 batteries. These are 50 amp hours a piece. And they're starting to get weak. Starting to. Total capacity is 150 amp hour. And the device shows 147. So I lost 3 amp hour of battery for discharging. So these chargers rock. I recommend them 100%. I'll have a link in the description below to purchase them.